Christ.
So, happy Mother's Day. Our greetings to our mothers wherever you are. And those who are in your homes, when your mothers are there beside you, kindly greet them. Happy Mother's Day. Kaso bawal muna ang kiss at hug. And indeed, today we are again blessed by the celebration of the Holy Mass. If you remember, last week we reflected on the self-identity of Jesus when he said, I am the good shepherd, I am the gate. And today we also have this other I am saying of Jesus. I am the way, the truth, and the life. It's a very, very powerful self-identity description of Jesus, of himself. And I can say that it is very timely. It can really guide us. It can really help us concretely in our day-to-day life today. So we just try to focus into major parts of the gospel today. So this self-identity proclamation of Jesus, I am the way, the truth, and the life. And let me also highlight on the first words of the gospel. Do not let your hearts be troubled. Have faith in God and have faith in me. In my Father's house there are many dwelling places. You know, this reading is quite often used for Mass for the Dead. So we will try to again see a little bit on that area. So on the way, I am the way, the truth, and the life. We know how important a way is. No? When we are traveling, when we have to solve a problem, there is a way. And what is striking when Jesus said, I am the way, it is not something just for this world, but it is a way that leads us to the Father. Does not lead us to any place here on earth, but a place where His Father is dwelling. Heaven, paradise, where all of us are dreaming of, sana one day doon din ako makakasama ang ating Diyos. And you know, there is this very famous Bible commentator, Bible scholar, who said that when Jesus proclaims, I am the way, He does not only give advice and directions, just like people who are guides, who will show us the way, but when He said, I am the way, He Himself is taking us by hand and He leads us. He strengthens us and guides us personally every day. He does not tell us about the way because He is the way. So it's nice to reflect and to apply it today. You know, concretely nowadays we need Jesus to guide us as a way. In the first reading, we are asked to reflect on the problem of scarcity. The scarcity because they did not have enough food to be given. To be given to those, especially the widows. And what they did, the apostles, the way of God is the way of sharing. Whatever they have, they have to share. Kasi mayroon daw marami doon na sobra naman ang kanilang natatanggap. At marami namang, lalo ng mga widows who were set aside na walang pinakain. So it was the sharing. Their way of life became the way of sharing. Which is what Jesus teaches us in the multiplication of the loaves, remember? To 5 pieces of bread, no? The loaves of bread and the fish, and then multiplied because they were sharing. And nowadays, it sounds familiar to us kasi ang dami din po ng mga nangangailangan. And we also believe that there are many who have plenty. Marami naman talaga kasi yung super abundant sa kanilang bahay. Minsan, pag tinitingnan ko nga yung mga posts sa Facebook, I feel pain in my heart when I see people posting a lot of very good food. I do not know if they are also mindful of the many people around who have nothing to eat. Ano kaya no kung ako yung walang kinakain, makita ko yun ng iba ay sobrang dami na kinakain. Am I not hurt? Kaya nga, ito yung the way that Jesus telling us to do. Share po. Ibahagi niyo po, kahit konti lang, it can make a difference. If you can feed one person who is hungry, it's already a great. What about if there are 1,000 who can only feed even one? Itong 1,000, then they become 1,000 people who are satisfied and fed. I am the way, Jesus is telling us. The way of sharing. Pangalawa po yung I am the truth. It's also very much applicable. You know that in the time of Jesus, it was also a reality that he had to face ang daming false prophets. And he needed to tell them, I am the truth. Imagine natin yung, di ba, yung nandun si Jesus sa pinatawag ni Pilate. And then Pilate said, so you are the king of the Jews. And then Jesus said, well, I am the truth. What does he tell us? That only in God there is truth. And it's very much applicable also today. Basahin niyo po sa social media, ang daming mga pandiling lang. Ang daming lies na sinasabi, shared by thousands. Kaya, importante po sana na alamin natin what is the truth. And Jesus tells us, He is the truth. And in what way we can concretely apply it to ourselves, ask yourself, Jesus, show me the truth because you are the truth. And He says in the Gospel that people who really want to the truth listens to His voice because He is the good shepherd. Let us be careful not becoming instrument of lies, but rather instruments of truth in this time of great confusion. And lastly is, I am the life. At ano po itong life na gustong ibigay ni Jesus is not only life here on earth. It is eternal life. It is life to the full. Marami po sa atin talaga, totoo naman tayong lahat, ayaw natin mamatay. Because we want our life here on earth, lalo na kung napakasaya ng buhay mo, you want to stay on. But Jesus telling us, I am the life, reminding us that this life here on earth will pass. Kahit aabot ka pa ng 105 years old, mamamatay din tayo. We have to face death, but that death will lead us to life, eternal life with the Lord. Kaya ang sinabi niya ngayon, I am the way, the truth, and the life. I want to lead you to this kind of life. The life that will no longer have any end. Wala na pong katapusan. Diba sinabi natin, maganda kasi itong gospel na ito, connect ko na. No? D-E-A-T-H. Pag namatay ang tao. No? Sad today that we know hundreds and thousands of people are dying because of COVID. And it's a mystery that we cannot answer why God took their lives. But on the other hand, we also believe that their life does not end in death. Their lives will continue in life eternal. Where there will be no more pain, no more sadness, everything will be just pure happiness with our God in heaven. Kaya napakaganda yung sinabi ni Jesus today. Do not let your hearts be troubled. Have faith in God. Have faith also in me. Because in my Father's house, there are many dwelling places. Kaya nga, di ba sa acronym natin about death, pag namatay ang isang tao is the day when one enters into another time and home. Another home. Sinabi ni Jesus, I will go ahead and prepare a place for you. A room in my Father's house, there are many dwelling places. At anong kakaiba ng place na to? It is the place of the Father. It is paradise. You can just imagine the great difference between our mansions here and the mansion that we can get one day in heaven. Tapusin ko lang po kasi medyo mabahaba na naman itong homily ko. Lately po kasi may sad story kasi may namatay na bata pa, no? I think 7 years old. And if you can just imagine the pain of the mother who lost her son at that age. Imagine mo lang, grabe, ang sakit. And it was because of COVID. But you know, this is a story that really can console us as Jesus consoles us. Do not let your hearts be troubled. Just have faith in me and have faith in my Father, in God. Kasi, she had a dream na naginip po siya. And this son, in that dream, wrote her a letter consoling her mom. Tama Mother's Day ngayon. Okay lang po, basahin ko lang po. Napakaganda po kasi ang sulat na ito. So in that dream, the mom received this letter. Dear Mom, I know you are going to miss me, but don't think that I will never forget you or stop loving you just because I am no longer around to say I love you. I will always love you, Mom, even more with each day. Someday we will see each other again. Until then, if you want to adopt a little boy so you won't be so lonely, that's okay with me. He can have my room and old stuff to play with. But if you decide to get a girl instead, she probably would not like the same things as boys do. You shall have to buy her dolls and stuffed girls for girls alike, you know. Don't be sad thinking about me, Mom. This really is a neat place where I am now. Grandma and Grandpa met me as soon as I got here and showed me around some, but it will take a long time to see everything. The angels are so cool. I love to watch them fly. And you know what? Jesus doesn't look like any of his pictures I saw on earth. Yet when I saw him, I knew it was him. Jesus himself took me to see God the Father. And guess what, Mom? I got to sit on God's knee and talk to him like I was somebody important. That's when I told him that I wanted to write a letter, to tell you goodbye and everything. But I already knew that was not allowed. Well, you know what, Mom? God handed me some paper and his own personal pen to write you this letter. I think Gabriel is the name of the angel who is going to drop this letter off to you. God said for me to give you the answer to one of the questions you asked him. Where was he when I needed him? God said he was in the same place with me as when his son Jesus was on the cross. He was right there, as he always is with all his children. Oh, by the way, Mom, no one else can see what I have written except you. To everyone else, this is just a blank piece of paper. Is not that cool? I have to give God his pen back now, and he needs it to write some more names in the book of life. Tonight, I get to sit at table with Jesus for supper. I am sure the food will be great. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you, Mom. I don't hurt anymore. The COVID-19 is all gone. I am glad I could not, because I could not stand that pain anymore. And God couldn't stand to see me hurt so much either. That's when he sent the angel of mercy to come to get me. The angel said I was a special delivery. What about that? signed with love from God, Jesus, and me. P.S. Happy Mother's Day, Ma'am. By the way, I just want to whisper to you, here's a secret between you and me. Your room here is almost finished. It is so beautiful. You will be very, very happy, Mom, when you come here. See you soon in God's time. Let us now make our